Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. I didn't really time that well. Aries, hi. Welcome to Surrender to the Flow Tarot. Sorry about the chocolate. I'm Denise, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective of Aries. That can be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, any placement. It's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Sorry. Okay, so today's reading is inspired from or by The Odyssey by Florence and the Machine. It's a short film. And the question we are asking is, what are the disasters you create within yourself? So we're asking the universe to show us that. And then we're asking the universe where the universe wants you to move into, what space the universe wants you to move into from that. And then we're going to ask for advice from the universe on how and what you can do to move into that space. Okay? And we're using the Tarot of Light and Shadow, which is a full set with 2 full decks, one for light and one for shadow, and the Heart Path Oracle cards for the advice. And I have some other decks, tarot, if we need to clarify. All right, Aries. You ready? Here we go. I love when it comes right out. None of these decks do reversals, just FYI. So it's the 5 of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck is the World. So the World is saying you're missing the bigger picture. And that's holding you back from completing cycles you need to complete so that you can be your highest self. And the 5 of Cups traditionally is being focused on the wrong thing, being focused on it's 3 cups that are empty and 2 that are full. And this one, it's 4 that are full and 1 that is empty. So we'll see how that plays out, because the descriptions of these cards are slightly different than the traditional meanings. But what's overall is love and emotions and feeling them. Okay, so let's see how this plays out for you, Aries. Okay, so a lot of you may be makers. Themes emerge from these cups like trails of mist. Thoughts of fashion, clothes, thread work, and crafts like knitting. The imagery of sisterhood is present also, along with female affection and friendship. There may be factors to do with family and home that need careful consideration. Let's pull another one because that is not clearly obvious about what that is. Maybe you feel lost about what your purpose is. We're gonna pull from the fountain. We're gonna pull from the good tarot. Hold on. We're pulling from the good tarot. Okay. Keep hearing like a no, but that's right. My God. Weird energy. It's like this push-pull. It's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Flipping, flip-flopping, one thing or the other, which, you know, this like anxiety, but low, but producing of like not being able to trust which is the right answer. That's what's going on around me, but it's not going on within me. It's around me. Okay. I have to split this to shuffle because it's way too fat. I can't hold it all. All right, tell us more about this. The disasters, the self-created disasters for Aries. More about the Ten of Wands. Okay. In this deck, fire is wands. So the Ten of Wands is carrying too many burdens. But Colette Baron Reed, of course, hers is a little bit different. So let's see what it says. Burning away, releasing the excess, endings clear way for beginnings. Okay, so you're not doing that, right? You're not releasing the excess. You're holding on to the burdens. You're holding on to, that's so in front of my face. That's what you're doing. You're holding on to things and they're becoming burdens. And you're doing it to yourself. Because you're afraid to love. You're afraid to let love in. I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole, but I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, relationships, and situation that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. So that could be that, just straight up, and it could also be you're holding on to your patterns, to the things that stop you from having good relationships and you know, those kind of things. What is happening? The Emperor's on the bottom, which is you guys, Aries. It's you. You're fighting your highest self. You're fighting your highest, truest self. Okay, so the Emperor is... if the Magician and the Hierophant are the divine masculine, the Emperor is the emotional masculine. It's the emotional version of that. It's the human version of the divine. And the role of the Emperor is to balance things, to balance. You can't just have love without, is to keep things in balance. So like a tree needs to be pruned, right? Those kind of things. The Emperor just comes and creates. You can't just keep creating and not pruning things. You know what I'm saying? So the Emperor that has to have that balance, that ability to be able to do those. And so that's what it is. You're fighting your truest self. And it could be because you're taking on too many things, or it could be because everything feels like a burden because you've closed yourself off. You know what I mean? Because you're halting yourself. Let's see where the universe wants you to go. That one hit me right in my heart, right on my rose quartz, which I wear to heal my heart. Right on my heart chakra. And this whole reading's about love, right? Blocking of love. So the Eight of Wands is underneath, which is communication traditionally. Opening, okay. And, oh, Aries. The universe wants you to move into the sun. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time to be your truest self and to let the sun is the happiest card in the deck. That's where it wants you to go. You're close. You must be close. I mean, you're the Emperor, right? So you're up there. You're blocking yourself from your truest everything. Ooh, that was so loud. I didn't mean it. Let's see what the advice is from the universe, okay? What does the universe want you to embody, or what steps you can take right now to move yourself out of the shadow into the light? I have to split these two when I shuffle because they're too long and too many of them to hold and shuffle right. I love when that happens. It's just flippy floppy. Heart, mind, transformative space. You make a difference. So duh, right? Because you don't believe in yourself all the way. Let's see. Wrong book. Most of us are under the impression, I'm going to hold this up because there's a lot going on and I don't know how much you guys got to see of it. Most of us are under the impression that we are alone on this planet and in the universe. Nothing could be further from the truth. We live within a community of undetectable beings who are as diverse a population as the people on this planet. We can't see them because they inhabit a different frequency, but one day, as we shift, we will be able to acknowledge them. One of these guardian beings is peering out from behind the door, handing you tulips, symbolizing love and appreciation. She invites you to share her insights and guidance. It is important that you seize this opportunity. As you walk through the door, you can see a strong, healthy, anatomical heart in the window. Its message is that the heart is more powerful than you realize. It's what connects us with Source, yeah, the universal heart mind. When making any important decision, always run it by your heart. Whether or not you realize it, you are a leader. Leaders can be in the limelight, presenting and speaking to the public in workshops, writing articles, books, and so on, or they can be in the background, orchestrating events in a quiet but powerful manner. Whatever resonates with you, know that you do make a difference on this plane. When you are in any type of relationship, remember that Venus and the number 6 want you to focus on beauty, love, and your imagination. Do not always do what is expected of you. Listen to the quiet voice in your mind, urging you to gently break the boring rules. Rabbit will make sure your decisions are creative and noticed. You may be leaving something behind or venturing in a new direction. If you are, know that you are being guided and protected by a higher power. If you need to contact your guardian, meditate, or just quiet your mind. If you need to contact your guardian, meditate, or just quiet your mind, she will hear you. Never forget your importance. Your affirmation is, the air of change surrounds me and sets me on a path to joy. Okay, so you have to be able to be in a clear space. So that's what the universe wants you to do to get out of the shadow into the light, is whatever you need to do to get yourself into the clear space. And meditation is part of that. So if that's not something you're already doing, look into that. It's easier than you think. And it's broader than you think. Meditation is not about stopping all your thoughts. It's about having those thoughts and just being witness to them. Like if you're on the side of it, if you're watching a river go by, you're just watching it. You're not attaching to anything. You're not stopping, and you're just letting it go. And that's what meditation is. You get to a space where you divert your attention from your thoughts to something else, so that that can have space to let things come in. So, you know, you usually like meditate on your breathing, right? You focus like on your inhale, on your exhale, on this little space right between your nostrils. This is just one of many things. Google it and you'll find one that resonates with you. And you just keep your focus and attention on that. And then meanwhile, it's opening up space. And things will come to you, and you will find answers, and you will find peace in yourself again. And also, maybe it means to get out into the sun, get out, change your environment. Let yourself become all that you are. You are stopping yourself, okay? All right, Aries. Thank you for coming and sharing your energy. You're dope. Believe in yourself, okay? Let yourself do it. And listen and understand you're divine. We all are divine, right? Divine beings in human bodies. But you showing up as the Emperor is, you are, I don't want to say more divine. You are closer. You are the embodiment. This is who you are. And I think all you Aries, I don't want to say Arians, I think you all know that. Okay. Consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Subscribing helps the channel, and it costs you nothing. You just click the little button, it's free, and it will let you know when I update, and it will also get the messages out there for more people. Okay. Thank you, Aries. See you next week.